Hi guys, so this is gonna be like the second time I'm doing this video because the first time I did it, for some reason the footage was not saving. So here I am doing it all over again. So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am gonna be doing something kind of different. I am kind of going in this direction of being like a little bit more transparent with you guys. So let me know if that's something that you like, or if you want me to just like continue doing like whatever I was doing, which I'm not even sure what I was doing. So today I will be talking about my postpartum, post-pregnancy body. And I just want to be like transparent with you guys. I want you guys to feel like this is a safe space and that there's like no judgment or anything like that. So if you guys are new to my channel, I actually had a baby about almost 5 months ago now. I love him to death, as you can see. And yeah, I just want to share my experience with you guys because I feel like it's not something that people talk about a lot. Like, people are always talking about like the snapback and things like that, and sometimes it's just not realistic. So I wanted to share with you guys my body so that you don't ever have to feel like pressure to get your body to look like how it was before. So I will be showing you guys what my body looks like. If you guys like videos like this or like videos with my baby, don't forget to give us a thumbs up for more mommy-like videos. So first and foremost, I want to mention that everybody's body is different. Your body is going to change, and it is all based on your body shape right now and genetics and all of that jazz. A lot of people like to like kind of see how their belly might look. Will probably like ask their mom how their stomach looked, but when I shared my stomach with my mom, she said that her stomach didn't look like that. My mom does not have any pictures of when she was pregnant with me or my siblings. So yeah, I know, it's your sleepy time. Oh. A lot of people can base it off of that. Something I can say about genetics though is she did get stretch marks, and so did I. And I want you guys to know that I use lots of creams and lotions and things like that, and I still got stretch marks. I used the Burt's Bees body butter for pregnancy. I also used Palmer's cocoa butter for pregnancy. I used regular cocoa butter from Palmer's, and I also used regular cocoa butter lotion like from Vaseline brand. I did not use bio oil because I was hearing mixed things about like the safety of that for pregnancy, but I have used bio oil in the past for some scars, and it did help with fading. Well, I would say that I didn't start to look pregnant until like I was about like 20 weeks pregnant, and that's probably when I started getting stretch marks. And I got stretch marks throughout the bottom of my stomach, and it started off on the sides, I would say, on the sides of my stomach. And I also got stretch marks on my inner thighs. But if you guys know like my structure, I have relatively a larger bottom than an upper half, although now my upper half is catching up. So like I didn't mind the stretch marks on my legs, but like seeing the stretch marks on my stomach definitely made me feel like a little bit weird, like not weird, but like insecure. And it was definitely, you know, an adjustment. And then like, you know, I was seeing it and I was like, okay, started getting used to it. But then like I just kept getting more and more, and they're so dark and so like reddish, purplish, or whatever color they were. And it was just so different from seeing like how my body was before. So for some time after I gave birth, I was very, very, very insecure about my stomach. Like, just one, because after the first month, I still looked pregnant. Or in my opinion, I still looked pregnant. And my stretch marks were so dark and prominent. Like, looking down, it was just like, this is not my body. But, you know, like, I had to, like, keep reassuring myself that, like, this was where my baby grew. This was once my baby's home. Something that has definitely helped me, like, you know, feel more confident in wearing, like, regular clothes, like my jeans and stuff. Like, I fit them, but they're a little bit more snug. But something that has helped is shapewear, and I recently got in the mail some shapewear by Shapesy. So I got both the brief one and the one that covers your thighs as well. So here's the brief one. I'm actually wearing the one that covers my thighs. I like how it shapes my thighs, so I am wearing that one right now. But this is what the brief one looks like. And it's super like tight but stretchy, so like hold you in for sure. Another thing that I really like about them is that they stay in place. So they have like these grip thingies, and it just stays up. Like with other shapewear that doesn't have, like, that's just a band, like it always slides down for me, and it's so frustrating to like constantly have to pull it up. But I love this with the grip, and it just stays up. And I also like how high up it goes. And I have a short torso, so I feel like it really helps. I feel like if you have a longer torso, it might stop more at your like waist area, but because I have a short torso, it goes all the way up to under my chest, and that's where I like to wear my shapewear to, because your girl has some back fat too. I got a medium and large, but you can see the sizing on the website, and I'll link that down below so you can check it out. I just wanted to shout them out because they sent this to me, and they knew that like I had just had a baby and that I was like working on my post-pregnancy body. So here's what my stomach looks like from the front. As you can see, I have like a lot of extra skin and probably fat, to be honest. Like, it's probably fat. And I have a lot of stretch marks. Some of them are faded now, but some of them are still very, very visible. And so like I mentioned, I got a lot on the side as well, and you can see, like, for some reason during my pregnancy, I had like this, like, my stomach like went out, like out, rather than like growing, like, I don't know how to describe it, like seamlessly. It grew like out. I can't describe it any other way. I literally don't know how to describe it. So now, like, before my belly button was flat, but like now it's like extra flat. It's like a line now. It looks kind of weird, but it is what it is. I will show you some pictures of when they were really dark, or like, I wouldn't say 3 months postpartum. But yeah, I do have a mom pouch. My husband calls it a poof. And I am more proud of it now than I ever was before, because I was so insecure about my stomach. Right after I gave birth, obviously I still looked pregnant. I'll show you guys a picture. I'll show you guys, like, I think I have like a week's worth of photos of my post-pregnancy body. This is what my body looked like postpartum after 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and after a week. Like after 2 weeks, after 4 weeks. Like, my stretch marks were prominent like when I had a belly, but they were just as prominent when my belly went down. But definitely don't compare your body to mine, because again, like I said, everybody's body is different. Um, and your postpartum experience could be completely different from mine, which I will be doing a video about because I struggled through postpartum. And it's not something that I talk about with anybody. Like, even close friends text me and ask me, like, how's everything? Like, I'm like, oh, everything's all great and dandy. But, like, inside, it wasn't so great and dandy. And so I want to, again, be transparent with you guys. And I want to talk about that with you guys because it's not something that people talk about too much. Yeah, so my waist was definitely like a lot smaller, and now as you can see it obviously expanded, so my waist is wider, and I feel like that also affected like how I felt about my body because I was so used to having like an hourglass shape, and now like it's not so hourly. So as I mentioned earlier, my thighs also got bigger. And I got a lot of stretch marks on my inner thighs. I don't think I'm going to show you guys my thighs because that's a little low. But yeah, it also is a lot more cellulite because obviously excess fat. And a lot of people get stretch marks on their boobs, but as I mentioned before, like I had already gone through that with my body, so like I already had the stretch marks there and they had already faded, so they just filled up the space that it had grew and decreased, if that makes any sense. So again, it was inevitable that I was going to get stretch marks. I lotioned, put all the creams and everything every day, and I still got stretch marks. So I am pretty close to my pre-pregnancy weight. This is also post-honeymoon, so I did gain obviously weight since my wedding, but I'm relatively close to it, but my body does not look the same. I definitely have like no muscles, because you know I couldn't go to the gym when I was pregnant. Not that I was going to the gym much before that anyways, but like any sort of definition that I had, out the window, gone. But also, again, I'm not like proactively working out or anything like that. It's just I honestly don't have time. Like, you guys can say whatever you want about like me not going to the gym. You can say I'm lazy, I don't care. But I am so busy. I'm constantly doing something for the baby or trying to eat for myself, trying to clean, and just trying to keep myself together and like deal with like the emotions that I feel and deal with the surroundings. Like, everything is just so different and it's still an adjustment for me. And yeah, so like you can say I'm lazy for not wanting to go to the gym, but like it's just not a priority. I am excited that, you know, spring is coming up soon and he'll be older, so it'll be a lot easier for me to go out and take walks and stuff like that. But right now, it's just not it. And also, we don't live by family. Again, if you guys know, I live in New Jersey at the moment, and all of our families, both Julian and my family, live in Maryland. So, like, we don't have anybody to just like, hey, can you watch my child for like a few minutes? Like, I have nice neighbors, but like, and I'm sure I could find a babysitter, but it's just not my thing. Like, I would just rather not. I do plan on trying to work out at home, so we'll see how that goes. I'll definitely keep you guys updated. But yeah, it's just not a priority, and it's so hard to find time. Believe it or not, it's hard. Like, when I was pregnant, I was like, I can't wait for my snapback body. But I think it was like that was just me masking the pressure that I felt from other people. Like, oh yeah, my like celebrities, basically, like how they all got their bodies back after giving birth and stuff like that. Like, it's just not realistic for me. And I just want to say, like, above all, like, not only do I not have time, I don't have the energy. Like, right when you bring the baby home, you're waking up like every hour. Then it changes to every 2 to 3 hours. And again, the best advice I can give you guys, like, is to sleep when your baby is sleeping. Because otherwise you won't sleep. Yeah, so you wake up every 2 to 3 hours, and then, like, eventually he started sleeping through the night, so that was good. But I also wanted to sleep through the night, you know, because I haven't been able to sleep through the night. And, like, most of the times I couldn't sleep through the night because I was like, I would wake up in the middle of the night like, oh my gosh, is he okay? Like, he didn't wake up for a feeding or anything like that. And then 4-month sleep regression hit, and I was waking up every 2 to 3 hours again. And occasionally it would be every hour, and it's just like, I'm tired. I don't have the energy. And I have so many other things to do. Like, it's so hard to prioritize that. And don't get me wrong, I do want to get back into it. I do want to, you know, get healthy again for myself and for my baby. But, like, it's just not right now. But yeah, your body could change. It could not change. It all depends on your body shape and your genetics. My stomach obviously is bigger. My waist is wider. My thighs are bigger. And I just want to share with you guys, like, the unfiltered version of, like, my body. So I just want to share with you guys that there may be a phase where you are uncomfortable in your body, where you're, I don't know, I guess ashamed or, like, insecure about your body. But it is an adjustment. And I hope and I pray that you learn to love and accept your body, because it's the way that God made it. And He gave you the greatest gift of all, your child. So, yeah, it's okay. And I still have to remind myself that a lot. But it's okay. And I'm getting through it. But yeah, my body doesn't look like what it did before, and it was hard, but we're okay. We're here. And yeah, but yeah, you know, like, I understand that it's hard because we're surrounded by this facade of, like, beauty standards that, like, people should have a small waist and hips and, like, a flat stomach, and everything should be all smooth and beautiful. But, like, that's not everybody's life, and it's not 100% realistic. So we just have to know that the process of being pregnant and giving birth is amazing, and bearing a child is truly a gift, and having your baby is such a blessing that it doesn't matter. And of course you want to be healthy, so it's not an excuse to be like, oh yeah, I had a baby, so I'm just gonna be unhealthy and blah blah blah. Like, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that you should not feel pressure about looking like how you did before, because your body has changed. And you shouldn't feel pressure that celebrities or other people are getting their bodies, like, back. Like, again, I can fit my old jeans, just not as flattering as before, but whatever, I can still fit it. So if that's what you want to say is, like, it, then hey, I did it. But I just want to encourage you to, you know, give yourself grace and love yourself, love your body, and yeah. And being, like, upset or insecure or ashamed of how your body looks is not going to get you anywhere. So you might as well accept it. I hope you guys like this video of me being fully transparent and stuff like that. So I hope it helped you in knowing what you could possibly expect, or maybe your body will look completely different. But yeah. that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. My goal is to hopefully reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of February, maybe. And don't forget to leave a comment down below. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.